Jesus fucking Christ, Google. Why? Why? Like, I've been doing this since February. Why the fuck do you keep telling me you're going to start broadcasting now? Click OK to start. Yeah, there's a big green button that says start broadcast. I'm going to fucking push it because I'm expecting to do it because I clicked create live event. Create event. Like, I didn't accidentally fucking butt dial it. Holy shit. Hang on. I got to explain something to a friend of mine, and I'm going to explain it to you guys because it just happened like not an hour ago. Oh my god. Uh, telling you, I'm fucking I'm pissed. Like, you guys can't hear it in my voice because I've been simmering a little bit. Okay. Hey Dan. Hey Sten. I got stopped by cops earlier. I got fucking stopped. Not just by not normal cops, undercover cops. Motherfuckers in bulletproof tactical vests. Like the stereotypical ones you see in like NCIS and CSI. Big black bulletproof tactical vests with police on the fucking front with their fucking badges hanging on a chest, on a chain around their chest. So, okay, every night, like, I'd say around 6 o'clock, between 5 and 7, I usually go to the corner store that I go to where I buy my cigarettes, and I grab a couple drinks for the day, to like the next day. So I'll have drinks in my lunchbox. So I'm walking to the store to get some soda and some chips because I was like, hey, I'm gonna do a stream. Like, I'm wired. I'm wide awake. I got nothing to fucking do, and I kind of want to sleep on a regular time schedule. And so doing streams kind of puts me out a little bit, makes me a little tired. Plus, I've been arguing all day and night, with fucking idiots. So fuck it. I'll get some junk food and I'll veg out, play some fucking video games, and that's it. I get 2 blocks away from my house. I'm walking down the main street, the Ave, as we call it. I'm crossing. I am halfway across the crosswalk. No cars are coming. Immediately, an unmarked cop car, and I just mean like it's a normal town car. Like, the thing that tipped me off was as it was cutting me off, I saw the fucking spotlight that was on the front left side of the fucking driver's window, and I was like, it's fucking cops. immediately. Like, that was the first tip off. I was like, it's fucking cops. So they come cutting in. I actually had to fucking cut. I had to stop halfway through a fucking walk cycle. Like, my leg was hanging, just about ready for the heel to touch the ground, where I was like, nope, pull it back. That's how sharp of a cut. They immediately step out of the vehicle and start demanding for my name. So I give him my name. And then they're like, where do you live? You live around here? I'm like, yeah, I live 2 blocks away. So I give them my address. And they're like, how long you been here? How long you been living here? I'm like, since 2013. Why? They're like, oh, well, what are you doing? Why are you out so late? I'm like, it's 6 o'clock. Like, it's fucking 6 o'clock. It. What do you mean? What am I doing out here? Sun's not even set. People are walking all around. People are looking at you blocking the fucking road. Like, the cars, they're like, are they gonna pull? Nope, they're not gonna pull in. I'm gonna have to go around them so I can go home. Like, what do you mean? They're like, oh well, we got a tip off that somebody that fits your description has outstanding warrants, and your name fits the warrants that are apparently out. I'm like, what? Like, somebody told you I had outstanding warrants. They're like, yeah. I'm like, why didn't you go to my house? Like, I've been living there for 4 years, going on 5. You could have just stopped at my house. There's people that live here that know where I am. They'll inform me, hey, cops are looking for you. I'm home almost every fucking day, except when I work, which is like 5 to 3 or 5 to 5 latest. Sometimes later. And if it's that late, like, if it's such a problem, officer, I will call the station and tell them, hey, I'm busy right now at work. I'll be back at such and such a time. And I'll be there. And so the cop's like, let me see your ID. I'm like, all right. So one's standing outside right next to me, like looking at me like, oh, he's such a hang on. He's such a horrible piece of shit. He's the worst kind of scum. I am the law. Like, he's got the fucking Judge Dredd snarl going. Curling his fucking bottom lip, pushing his chin out like, ugh, I fucking hate you scumbags with outstanding warrants. So the other cop sits in there, and he's looking on the fucking computer. He's like, I'm going to ask you again. Do you have any outstanding warrants before I hit enter? I'm like, no. You want my social security card too? And he looks and he's like, no, we're not going to need that. I was like, you sure? Because every time I get stopped by fucking cops in this city, you guys are always asking for a license and a social security card. I don't know why. There's a social security card on the ID. Fuck, if you punch in my name on the computer, you're going to see my ID and my social security card number. And I can just easily recite it to you. And so he punches in enter and he's looking. He go, oh, this is why it pisses me off and why I'm in such a pissed off fucking mood. It's because they were so cocksure. They were so cocksure that they had caught like a guy with outstanding warrants. They were so absolutely like, it was like definitive. Like they had broken a fucking massive case. They had broken a massive case. And so the guy hits enter and he just looks at me like, yep, we got you. I got you. You just said you don't have no outstanding warrants, huh? Wait till I click enter. I just clicked enter. It's going to show me all your, oh. Just like that, his face went from like, yeah, I got you, to, oh. He doesn't have outstanding warrants. And he just slowly picked, like, defeated, just absolutely fucking defeated, picked up my ID and slowly handed it to me. He's like, sorry. I'm like, yep. And then the other cop fucking walks around the fucking vehicle, still stuck in the middle of the middle of the crosswalk, gets inside, and then that cop that looked defeated, immediately his mood 180s again, and he goes, "We'll be seeing you around again." And then they gun it 60 miles per hour up the fucking street, just leaving me fucking baffled and furious. And so I walked to the store, got my soda, got my chips, and fucking walked back home. So apparently, if anybody's listening to this and you're the fucker who, called a police department and said I had outstanding warrants, go fuck yourself. Not only did you waste their fucking time and made them look like fucking idiots, you wasted my time. And that's more important because it's my time. That's 10, 15 minutes of time I will never get back because I just stand there looking like a fucking idiot between two fucking undercover cops who were cocksure they had caught someone that had outstanding warrants. Just just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Fuck cops. I'm going to say that again. Fuck cops. It's innocent until proven guilty. Not guilty until proven innocent. Seems like the majority of police in the United States have that fucking backwards. Like, it, I just don't know. Like, it's common sense. Innocent until proven guilty. It's part of fucking, like, what is it? Nolo's law? Like, it's one of the most sacred principles. Like, the prosecution has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the crime charged on the defendant is definitive. The prosecution is the one that's stuck with the monumental task of going, yes, they are guilty. Here's X, Y, and Z proving they're guilty. It's not the other way around, officer. But cops always act like, oh, well, you're fucking guilty. I'm going to bark at you with a fucking harsh tone, treat you like scum. Oh. I had, like, my father texted me, like, after I got out of the store, and he was like, so what's up? And I texted him, like, yeah, this is what happened. And then he calls me up and he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, if it happens, like, if that's the case that they're going to be seeing you soon, like, I'd fucking keep my, like, I'd be looking over my shoulder then. I'm like, I hope they come. I honestly do. I fucking hope a fucking pig stops me. And I'm going to say a pig because that's exactly what kind of fucking person they are. They're a fucking pig. I hope that cop, I hope both those cops are the guys that stop me next time. I hope, I fucking pray to the old gods and new that these two cops, these two cocksuckers, try and stop me again and fucking manhandle me. I hope they throw me onto the hood. I hope they tell me spread your fucking legs, put your hands behind your fucking back. I hope they fucking cuff me and go, we got you this time. Because I got a clean fucking record. I hope it happens again. Because I'll be suing them. And my father's like, no, don't do that. Don't say that. Like, you know how fucking hated you'll be by the police? I'm like, don't fucking care. They're unlawfully detaining me for no other reason than what? Like what? Why are you detaining me? Why are you cutting me off in the middle of a crosswalk? Why are you not pulling over? Why are you not driving up to the side of me and asking me if you can talk to me? Why aren't you going to my house? Like what? Like that's the insane thing. What what cop does that? You're just driving around in an unmarked vehicle. You're undercover cops just driving around. And then you see me, guy dressed with a leather fucking jacket, like a red leather jacket, pair of jeans, and some boots on, smoking a fucking cigarette while he's walking to a fucking convenience store on the corner of the fucking block. And you're like, he has outstanding warrants. Fucking go. Cut him off at 60 miles per hour. Jump out of the car. Don't pull your gun out, but just jump out the car like you're going to. Like he's a horrible fucking armed fucking criminal. He's dangerous to the public with that fucking cigarette. Secondhand smoke, worse than a gun. Exactly, Stan. That's what I told my father. I was like, it's fucking profiling. Like, the only thing that I could see them saying, or the reason, like the only thing I can possibly conceive for their reasoning to stop me is I look like I have a fucking record and I look like I have outstanding warrants. Because, an unkempt, unshaven fucking face in clean clothes. That's it. Like, I have a fucking scraggly beard right now because my beard's still growing in. That's it. And they're coming from behind me, so they couldn't even see that. They saw the back of me. So apparently the way I must walk and wearing a nice red fucking leather jacket with fucking it's the same kind of jacket that fucking Connor McLeod wears in Highlander. So anyways, wearing my McLeod fucking jacket and my jeans and boots apparently make me look like a fucking criminal, which in itself is a type of profiling. Like you're basing assumptions on the way I look and the way I dress. So you're going to stop me. So I'm hoping to the, like I said, to the old gods and new, that they do something next time so I can fucking report them. Cuz I'm sick and tired of I'm sick and tired of it. Like I told my father, like the and I'll tell you guys, the only time I'm stopped by cops is when they assume it's like my brother walking down the street. Fuck, last year my brother left 4 days, 4 days after my brother left to Missouri. I'm getting stopped by a cop and he just keeps yelling my brother's name and I just keep on walking. I don't know who the fuck this kid is. I don't know who you're yelling for, but it ain't me. Like, fuck you, officer. That. Oh my god. I hate that arrogant, cocky son of a fucking bitch attitude. He looks like somebody. Let me call him by that person's name. And when he doesn't respond, I'm going to say, stop pretending you can't hear me. And when they turn around and they look nothing like him, then you start grilling them. Because you don't want to apologize for fucking up on the job. No, can't do that. Because that's happened multiple times here in the city. I was walking in the South End, minding my own fucking business. Just went to a place called No Problemo. It's a fucking skateboarding restaurant. Bunch of skateboarders that skate around this area and around New England opened up a fucking taco stand, essentially. And it's in the middle of downtown. Just had a beautiful fucking burrito. Get out, I crumple the wrapper, I throw it into the trash, pull out a cigarette, I'm smoking it. Hey, Nicholas. Already in one ear, out the other. That ain't my name. That's not my name. Plus, it could be anybody. Could be a fucking skateboarder named that. Could be a fucking, I don't know. Could be anybody named Nicholas. But I'm already assuming it's a cop. Sure enough, cop comes a walking up. Apparently, he'd been sitting there for 10 minutes watching me eat my fucking burrito. And I know this because he's like, oh, well, I didn't want to interrupt your lunch. Mind talking to me, Nicholas? I just looked at him. I was like, what did you call me? He goes, the gig's up, Nicholas. Like, stop playing stupid. I'm like, that's not my name. He's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. Well, I'm going to need some proof. I'm like, all right. Here's my ID. Here's my social security card. Here's my job card. Here's my library card. And here's my fucking my debit card. Oh, and you know what? Here's my Barnes and Noble card. There you go. You can run those. And as soon as he sees my ID and realizes, oh, I fucked up, he goes, stop playing cocky. I don't need all this. I'm like, no, because I'm sure, officer, since you are you assume that I am the person you're looking for, that ID is not going to be enough. So I'm going to use and show you all of my identification, because there's no way that that ID would be able to open a bank account, get these certain cards. You need to have financial paperwork here in the city and go to City Hall to get a fucking city God, what's the term? City instated library card, so I can use the city's library. So that would mean that I'd also need bills in that name, paid by that person with that name. So if anything, yes, giving you that documentation is justified and necessary. So you can stop calling me Nicholas. He's like, well, I don't appreciate your attitude. Like, he's the victim. You just had lunch. You're just smoking a fucking cigarette, minding your own fucking business. And then a fucking pig walks up behind you, calling you by a name that isn't yours. And when you tell them, that ain't my name, he immediately goes, cut the shit. I know you're this person. And then once you prove him wrong, he goes, I don't like how you're angry that I got it wrong. So I'm going to show that I'm going to make you feel bad for how I've made you feel bad and how bad I look in your eyes. Get fucked. Get fucked. That's one of the biggest things about cops that just infuriates me. We're wrong? Oh, no, we're not wrong. You're wrong. I don't know how I'm wrong. I just stopped you for because we got a tip off that you have warrants. Outstanding warrants, in fact. And you fit the description. Oh, our police records show that you don't have records or outstanding warrants. Maybe we should have checked this when we get the tip off. Like, come the fuck on. What cop? Like, you're a cop. You get a. This should be simple fucking standard procedure for a cop. You get a tip off. You are told such and such has a fucking outstanding. We'll use this example. Sten, I tip off the cop. I'm a cop, and I am given an anonymous tip that you, Sten, have outstanding warrants. What I should do is I should ask for your full name. And if they give me your full name, I type that into the fucking computer, clickety clickety clack. And if it's like, and I have them on the call, and I'm like, oh, and it shows that you don't have outstanding warrants, I'd push the fucking button to be like, hey, track this fucking call. Because they're trying to instigate police to harass an innocent person, which in itself is, I believe, illegal. Hence why swatting is illegal. You're instigating police to harass and heckle somebody with SWAT teams, canine units, armored personnel, fucking gas grenades, beanbag guns. Like, that should be the first thing. And if you can't find them on the record, then, you know, you should probably call down to the fucking county and be like, hey, I got a tip off that so and so, this guy named Sten, has outstanding warrants. You got any records on that? I'm not finding any into the police archives. And if they go, no, we don't have anything for that person, I'd be like, okay, hang up. And I'd go back to doing my fucking job because you don't have outstanding warrants in the state of Massachusetts, let alone the county. Like, it's a federal system. If I had outstanding warrants in Massachusetts for murder, and I'm in fucking Cali and I get pulled over by cops and they ID me and they run my name through the system and see that I have outstanding warrants for a fucking double murder or a double homicide, you goddamn right they're gonna extradite my ass from Cali to Mass so I can stand trial. But no, we'll just take the tip, this anonymous tip. We have no substantiated evidence behind it. We haven't even checked the records. We haven't checked the computer. We'll just look around. We'll just troll around the area that he lives. Like, that's it. That's the other thing that pisses me off. Like, why the fuck would you bust me or attempt to and not check and just be cocksure? Yep, this is factual evidence. Good God. Fucking cops. I don't care. Like, right now with the shit that's going on, like, these two could have been good cops and they could have just been cocky, or they could have just, I don't even know what the phone call was like. Like, I don't even know if they, like, if this person's like, oh, he's this, like, oh, he's a sex offender, oh, he's an abuser, he's got outstanding warrants for abuse charges. So they might have been pissed off because of that. And so they're looking at me like like they're labeling me something that I'm not. They're basing their opinion, and you shouldn't, like, again, you shouldn't be like, you shouldn't have any bias as a cop. You're supposed to be as unbiased as possible. So maybe that, but I don't know. They could be good cops, but that experience, fuck them. Fuck them. Don't give a fuck. Do not give a fuck. They just pissing me off to the point where it's like, nope. Like, shit cop experiences like that just lower my opinion and just trust to the point where I'm just going to be, fuck cops. Fuck them all. Don't care. Don't want to deal with them. Don't want anything to do with them. And there'll be people going, but they help. Don't care. Fuck them. Fuck them. 100%. You do nothing but piss me off. Like, I have no reason to trust you. Fuck them. Good God. So, anyways, how are you, Dan, and how are you, Sten? God. I guess I could play that game because that'll fucking lower my shit mood. Like, because like the whole point of this was to play a video game to cool myself down and pass the time, like I said earlier. So sorry, sorry, it's not Arc the Lad. I still to anybody who actually watches that and cares, besides Sten, uh, I have Chungar at level 30. Not even gonna get into how fucking long it took to get to there, but I got him at level 30. He's fine. Mofly and Keelak, two of his summons are at level 20. Himoji is at level 10. He dies in one hit. I'm gonna have to wait to save up on power apples and power him up that way. And I'm gonna try and get them all to level 60. But I'll wait until I get the rest of Chungar's shit. Because I forgot that the tournament you have to beat it 1,000 times to get all the items that you missed out on in the tournament leading up to that. Plus, like the Silk Belt, I've got that on lock. Romancing Stones, got that on lock. So, let me see if you guys can. Can you guys see this? I'm not sure if you guys can see. Not sure if you guys can see fucking Super Mario Brothers. Because I'm really paranoid that it's not working. Also, I tried downloading and installing MAME or Mommy. MAME. I don't know how fucking people say it. It's either MAME or Mammy or Mom. I think it's MAME because if you add E instead of an A, it's meme. But I installed it, and apparently fucking Metal Slug X doesn't work. Neither does Metal Slug 2, 3, 4, or 5. Because I don't have the Neo Geo plugins, even though they do have the Neo Geo plugins, and it's the most updated. Because I was like, fuck it. I want to play some Metal Slug. I want to shoot. I want to shoot shit. I want to shoot pseudo Nazis and giant mantises and fucking giant beetles and crabs and weird excavators and mummies and Martians and all kinds of shit. I want to ride a fucking camel that has guns mounted on the back of it. Can't. All right. So let's try this. I'm just gonna play a little bit while talking to you guys, shooting the shit. Ah, Mario, take me away to a simpler time in my childhood. There we go. Got the Tanuki, or just the raccoon. Okay, for some reason you didn't work. Oh, you son of a bitch. That fucking Y just doesn't work sometimes. I think tomorrow night? Oh, I'll try to stream the FF1 Dawn of Souls randomizer. Ooh. What's it? It's just like the normal Final Fantasy 1 randomizer, just for Dawn of Souls. There we go. Fuck you. I got up. Get me a 1-up. Get me some fucking coins. God damn. Oh well. Got some coins out of it at least. Well, from what I know, it's sort of like it, but I still have to see if that's true or not, because it could be completely different. I was going to play Adventures of Link, Zelda 2 on here. Instead of playing Super Mario. But I was like, fuck it. Even though I consider fucking Zelda 2 to be superior to Zelda 1 in some regards. Okay. And I should be close. Yeah, pretty close. Fuck you. Get me another one. Okay, that's where you are. Do my fucking front flips like a champ. Now I get a star. I do like Zelda 2. It was one of my faves as a kid, even if I never beat it. I beat it twice out of all the times I tried playing it. Uh, Death Mountain is just a fucking, just Dark Souls level of fucking go fuck yourself. Like, I don't even know why they made Death Mountain so hard and the final area is so easy compared to Death Mountain. It's complete. To be honest, it is quite unfair. There we are. Get me some more coin. Yeah, forever to the right. Also, most of the items are just fucking useless. Like when I first played it, I got it with the retrospective. Oh, ooh, fuck! Totally forgot about that. God damn. Oh well. But I got it with the retrospective for the GameCube. So you had Legend of Zelda, Link's Adventure or Adventures of Link, uh, Majora's Mask, and Ocarina of Time. So I beat it on that. And so when I first played it, I was like, oh, hey, a hammer. Maybe I can use the hammer? Nope. It's just to break boulders on the overworld. That's it. That's it. And it's like, wow. Fucking pointless. Got you. One of you has coin. Whew. I think it's that block I didn't hit. Whoa, that was a major lag spike. There we go. Jump, jump. There we go. Get that last coin. Why would you put an enemy right there? Like, let's put a hammer, bro, with a boomerang, like on the opposite side, facing the other way. Okay. Fuck. in the Zelda 2 randomizer, there's a chance you don't even need it. Huh. Get that 1,000 points that I don't really fucking need. Because I'm just a cocky prick. I'll just keep jumping while flames are going everywhere. Yep. Fuck. Jumped a little too low. I'm an idiot. I am error. Use that. God damn. Too floaty. Mario is a little too floaty in Super Mario Brothers 3. Fuck. Well, here we go. There we go. Come on. Thank you. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be Bowser or one of his fucking kids, but kind of stupid. 3 hits on the head and he's out. And then, like, you finally come up against Bowser at the end of the game, and it's like, no, you can't hit him. You gotta. Oh, wow. That's the first time I've ever seen one of the fucking Hammer Bros go that far up. Boy. Okay. Nothing. It's Boom Boom, one of the minions. Huh. Weird. Hey, Hammer Bro. Bye, Hammer Bro. Got a star. Also, I really hate to say it, but I've never really liked the Mushroom Kingdom's aesthetics in the older games. Like, the weird fucking hills and shit are just kind of creepy. Like, why does everything need to have fucking eyes? There we go. Fuck. Fucking mushroom. I think I'm coming close to getting another life. Yeah, like these hills. I don't know. They're just really weird and creepy. I don't see the purpose of them. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like, oh, this is supposed to make you feel like, you know, happy and all fucking nice. Fuck you. There we go. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to get that one. Fuck. Oh well. Sorry, life. There we go. Wow. Just barely made that one. I guess they thought it might be cute. Like, I don't know. I just never really liked the whole aesthetic. Plus, the Mushroom Kingdom is just a very boring setting. Like, it's probably why I like Super Mario RPG so much. the Mushroom Kingdom is like one of 7 regions you go to. Every other one of them is just vastly more interesting and cool. Or 8 if you, I guess, if you count. Yeah, because Smitty's fucking like dimension is its own thing. Fuck you, Bullet Bill. Here's something. How is it that Bowser loses against the Mushroom Kingdom when he has guns, cannons, airships, and, the whole shebang? He literally has wizards casting dark magic and shit. Fuck you. Ah, fuck. There we go. Done. Done. Well, that's the bizarre thing, Stan. Because the original Super Mario Brothers states that, like, he's a sorcerer because he turned all the people in the Mushroom Kingdom into bricks. And then, like, but Mario's a fat, overweight fucking plumber, and he's just, I can handle guns, like I can step on bullets, cannonballs, and fucking all kinds of beasties, and nothing bad happens to me. Just, cause a fucking mass genocide, why don't you? Fuck. There we go. Gonna get cocky with that one up. In you go. Can't get there. God damn it. Get the fuck out of here. There we go. I don't know how you were able to bypass that when your other fucking comrade couldn't. Sorry, Secret, I didn't get you this time. I'm just skipping over the fucking sorting thing. The cheap piece of shit. Whew, close one. No, 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 no. You're coming over with me. God fucking. Okay, good. You stay. Good thing you reset. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck it. The only one that can undo the spell is Princess Toadstool. That is true. That is true, Dan. All right, next castle. Do. Fuck you. Ah, fuck. I got too cocky on that one. Too cocky. Telling you, Mario is just really fucking slippery on controls here. Goddamn. Thought I'd make it. Okay. No, no. Fuck you. Oh, hey, there's the card. Okay, so that was 10 coins, a star, a mushroom, and a fire flower. Here we go. 20 coins. Oh, wow. I just called that one out of the air. There we go. That's a 1-up. Nope. Mushroom. Nope. All right. So at least I know where the 1-up is. Also, this game is really way too forgiving when it gives you lives, to the point that I have 11 and I've only beaten 2 of the other worlds, and I've died multiple times already. Also, the fuck? Really? God damn it. Okay. Leap of faith. Whew. Fuck you. Fuck. I was all shocked. I was like, wow, I can't believe I did not die in that. All right. Fuck, I wasted that. I was going to use the mushroom. Yeah, they're like, "Hey, let's all play Mario Kart, you guys." Cuz that's not fucking like conspiratorial. Let's play Mario let's go karting. Like, you've captured me multiple times, held me against my will, and threatened the people of my kingdom to the point that I've had to hire a champion to fight against you, but it's okay. You can play you can go karting with us. We forgive you. It's like, no. No, you don't forgive Hitler. You don't forget that dinosaur Hitler did that shit to you. You shouldn't. All right, where's the secret in this fucking one? God, fuck you, you fucking stupid fucking turtle. Come on. Okay, well, I guess. Come on. There we go. And now I'm going to wait for the rest of the blocks to go. Come on, star. Yeah. 5-up? Yeah, 5-up. Because I need it. Uh, don't stare at the sun. It doesn't like being watched. Yep. Oh well. That's how it goes, I guess. Yeah. Let's use a raccoon. Nope. Well, fuck. least I'm not an idiot this time. Nope, I am a fucking idiot this time. There we go. Fuck you, son. Look at that. You went right under a hill. That makes no sense. Now you're a coin in my pocket. Yeah, fuck it. Pick a box. Its contents will help you on your way. Oh boy. I got reimbursed. Go to 4. Well, fuck this. I am fucked. Because that, my friends, is the mushroom. Yep, and I can't go anywhere. No, no. No, no. Come on. Fuck. Fuck this, man. I'm just gonna hop right over you and die. I'm getting messages on Facebooks. So let me go. What the hell? That is nuts. Cops have been all over the North End after the murder. Yeah, well, they got a call in. Also, Stan, that thread I was in, uh, finally got archived. So no more arguing about that. So sucks. Hey, Callens, what's up? Ah, fuck. Also, oh god, I keep trying to hit the fucking mic. Got a headset with a nice mic. Yeah. Now, fuck me. I got it on MU Paradise back in the old days. I just never fucking properly installed it. No, no. Don't you fucking do that, you prick. I got stopped by cops earlier, and I've been arguing with people about Shadows of War because it's just fucking insanely awful and painful to the senses. And people are like, I don't understand why that's such a bad game. I had fun with my microtransactions and all. And it's like, go fuck yourself. No, no, no. Okay. Here we go. Also, I've just been getting horribly drunk. Because I'm an abusive drunk, apparently. I still do Skype. I'm just rarely on it. Same with, you know, give me that. Well, fuck. I thought that was an item. But basically, people are trying to defend the game. Like, it's totally not ruining the mythos at all for the sake of money and profit. It's just not. It's just you just don't understand. And it's like, no, I do fucking understand it because I'm a fan. Like, I'm a fucking fan of it. That's the only reason why they call it Shadows of War and Shadows of Mordor. Yes, I am a happy drunk. Like, all I do is ramble and bitch. Like, that's it. And that's right, I'm fucking small, so I can't even do that. I'm wasting my fucking time with those secrets. But like, they're trying to say like it's not a cash grab on an established IP. Like, you could take the plot of both games and just make it a generic fantasy setting, and it'd work. I'm apparently abusive just because, like, they didn't give me any fucking concrete evidence as to how I'm abusive. But apparently I'm an abusive drunk like my grandfather was, even though, that's a filthy fucking lie. One up right there. I believe below it's the fire flower. No, it's the fucking mushroom. God damn. Well, then that's the one. Okay, yeah. There's that. And then star right there. Still have not found the fucking 10 coins. There's the fucking 10 coins. You son of a bitch. Fucking Christ. Okay. Another one. Dead. Fuck you. Bam. Got the hammer. And I'm going to save that hammer because it's kind of a waste using it on that boulder right over there. And in we go. But yeah, basically, like, I did a video not too long ago where I just bitched because I watched a playthrough that somebody was doing, like a live stream of it. They're like, "Oh, Shadows of War, like, come see this hot new video game from EA and Warner Brothers." And I'm like, "Oh, fucking Christ!" I don't even know if it's EA, but I just assume because it's fucking awful. Fuck you, Busy Beetle. Fuck you, Piranha Plant. But like, just, I sat through like a 6-hour, 7-hour stream, and it's just, oh god, I was seething with unadulterated rage. And I even bitched about people that bitch about me bitching about shit like that, where it's like, oh, it's just Lord of the Rings. It's just a game, bro. And it's like, the shit they did in Shadows of Mordor is a fucking raindrop compared to the bucket of shit that is Shadows of War. Like, they were like, oh, people, like I feel like it was a fucking ruse. They're like, oh, people that are fans of the series and like the books like the game because we didn't really fuck up anything. All right, let's fuck things up. Like the fact that Shelob apparently had a romantic sexual relationship with fucking Sauron. I found that out the hard way. Like, I must have been too drunk that night while watching to fucking grasp that plot point. Either that or it's a memory and you have to find like fragmented memories throughout Mordor and it lets you see it, like, a window in time to them doing that. And so, like, apparently Sauron was fucking a giant spider that turns into a sexy woman. And it's like, really? Fucking really? This is canon. This is supposed to take place like before the book, Lord of the Rings. Sauron was fucking Shelob and giving her the old in out, in out. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Uh uh okay, and then it's like, I don't even care if I'm spoiling the game for anybody because I didn't say spoiler warnings. Isildur, who died after Sauron died, is a ring wraith, and Talion takes Isildur's ring that he's wearing, and he turns into a ring wraith. But he's a good ring wraith because he like the whole premise, like the plot makes no sense. It just makes no sense. Nothing you do accomplishes anything. In fact, looking at it now, after like reading it and watching that playthrough, your character actually helps Sauron get to the strength he's at. Like, if you were able to keep fucking things up in the storyline, it would have probably caused like the whole game to like it would have just ruined the whole story. Also, Galadriel's evil in this game because the guy who made the writer was just like, Lord of the Rings is just a very morally gray story setting. Like, the reason why I made Shelob a humanoid in this game is because I feel like her and Gollum are the unsung heroes. Gollum worked for Shelob, right? Like that's how I see the story because like the orcs call Gollum her little sneak. So that must mean they're in cahoots with each other. And so like I don't know, like I made Shelob the opposite of Galadriel because Galadriel's light and Shelob is dark. And so Galadriel's this amoral sociopath that just lies to people. And so Shelob's evil, but she's honest. It's like, what? Like, so we should like Shelob because she's evil, but not because she's evil, but because she's honest. Like, yeah, I'm gonna turn into a giant spider now and eat you. Oh well, thank you, Shelob. At least you were honest with me. And like, she wants to destroy Sauron because I guess he broke her heart because he's like, you know what? It's kind of fucked up that I'm like fucking whatever a spider has for a vagina. Like you like do spiders even have clits? Ring wraiths. Spiders got clits? No? All right. Well, this is a deal breaker, Sheila. You don't have a clit. Like, go fuck off into that cave. Go. You know what? Eat and fuck orcs. How about that? And like, what did she just get so butthurt that she got friend zoned by the Dark Lord Sauron? She's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get him." I don't know. Like, I like because I didn't see the memory, so I don't know if she fucked him in human form or spider form. If it's spider form, then gonna be like it ruined my appearance of Sauron because from that point on, I'd be like, wow. I can't read this and feel intimidated when Sauron was like in a BDSM relationship with a fucking literal giant spider. Ooh, tie me up, Sheila. You have you have plenty of web. Like Dark Tower my ass. Maybe that's why he wore all that fucking bondage plate mail in the movie. He was really into fucking kinky spider BDSM. Maybe that's what the S stands for. Maybe that's why Shelob's pissed off. He didn't put a ring on it. Oh, babe, you're making a ring? Yeah. Oh, I hope it's. Are you proposing? Uh, no. It's to dominate all life. My mother was right about you and your fucking mentor. Your mother's a fucking giant demonic spider from the void, like it. Like, I don't know. He, like, that's where it doesn't make sense, Callance. They don't show it at all. Also, Sauron can't leave the tower because him and Celebrimbor, the Wraith, are they are having a Dragon Ball Z style mental battle. Like both of their spirits are infused into the tower and they're just yelling at each other for dominance. Also, there's an elf assassin that was sent by Galadriel to kill Sauron or the Ring Wraiths. And she gets possessed by Celebrimbor, and then Celebrimbor gets possessed by Sauron. And that's what happens. This is canon. Ay, ay vey. So I got into an argument on TG about it earlier today because I read the dude, oh god, fucking Lapart or whatever his fucking name is, Laplater or Platter, DePlatter. That I think that's his Michael DePlatter. Like he made a big old rambling speech about how in depth and how it adds layers to an already layered story and narrative, and that Talion is just oh so dreamy and awesome, and why in like explaining his fucking like opinion on why Shelob is a sexy humanoid. And it's like, really? You're really gonna try and explain this, man? Just say that you want to fuck a giant spider, but you're too scared to put your dick in what is essentially its vagina. So you wanted to be like, oh well, it's okay now. She has a vagina. She can turn into a human. I mean, it is kind of weird that like fucking a giant spider would be kind of weird, but you know, it's all right if she can turn into a human because now she has a human vagina. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, totally forgot that I didn't grab that. Also saw the new Blade Runner. Fucking disappointment. I mean, I like Driders too, but this isn't. Lord of the Rings, this is like those D&D erotic adventures. Yeah, it's like uh book of erotic fantasies. God, could you imagine if that's what he had on his writing desk while he was working on it? Like, mm, chapter 8, racy species crossbreeding. Huh, I can't wait. I totally can't wait. Italian fucking Gollum. That's gonna be so dreamy. I don't even care if it ruins the canon, because I'm making oodles of money for Warner Brothers. Maybe Warner Brothers is totally into like making a Sauron spinoff because they want their own Game of Thrones, and Game of Thrones has sex and nudity, so they're like, you know what? Let's have Sauron be in a BDSM relationship with a fucking spider. Like, will totally top anything Game of Thrones has. They have incest. You know, I don't see Jon Snow fucking a giant spider. Do they even have giant spiders? No? All right then. Yeah, Game of Rings. Oh god, they'd probably have Sauron put a cock ring on. Like, Shelob. I can't believe I am saying this. Tolkien is churning in his urn. Just, no, no, why? Why are you doing this, Warner Brothers? He's probably haunting his son for fucking signing over the rights to fucking the movie license. Chris, why? Why did you do this, Chris? I need the money, Papa. They put Sauron in a cock ring. Why are you doing this? Money, Papa. You are no son of mine. It's like Chris is just haunted. God, just awful. Fucking awful. Kill me now. Yeah, why why is my villain fucking a spider? It's like, I don't know, Papa. They said they were going to expand a few things. Oh God. And then like Arwen is technically like Aragorn's very, very distant fucking cousin. Because Elrond's his uncle by like 1,000 years. So they'd probably be like, let's shorten that. Let's make him like like second cousins. No, no, no. First cousins. And then we'll add a plot twist where it's like, nope, they're actually brother and sister. Uh Blade Runner, Blade Runner 2049, I like 6 out of 10. They lied about Vangelis doing the soundtrack. It's beautiful. I'll say that. Well, wow. Thank you, game. Double whammy me with the fucking Hammer Bros. Going for a gangbang, I guess. You son of a bitch. But it's beautiful. I'll give it that. Ryan Gosling isn't bad. Jared Leto is a waste. Like a literal fucking waste of time. There's no reason for him to even be in the movie. He's in it like it's almost a 3-hour movie and he's in it for like 10, 15 minutes tops. Like after watching it, I was kind of annoyed. I was like, can I have my money back, please? Please and thank you. Like, why did I just sit through 3 hours? Like Dave Bautista isn't in like Dave Bautista was talked up to being like one of the main replicants. He's in the first 10 minutes of the movie and he's killed. Like outright. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Into this one. Is this the one? Nope, that's not the one. Well, fuck. There we go. Get that mushroom. But like Dave Bautista gets killed. Okay. Things I did like. I liked Kay, which is Ryan Gosling's character. I liked his relationship with the fucking hologram. That was sweet. I actually had some feels about that one. Also, oh God, the chick who plays Joy, the hologram like iOS, fucking banging. Like first time seeing her, I was like, oh, I'd fucking tap that. Like, I don't care if she's a hologram. I'd fuck it. I'd try to. Like, this is 2049. Replicants. I'd find a way. I could find a way. All right, get my 10 coins in that mushroom. Yeah, mushroom. Harrison Ford's just meh. Okay, he's not as bad as like when he was Han Solo. He's not grumpy old man Harrison Ford. He actually acts in this movie. Still, he's just in a fucking t-shirt and jeans. And it's like, ooh, look at me. I'm just this old grandpa just wandering around. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Fuck you with your little kids. No. There we go. Get that. And fuck it. Just keep going. No. I was going to go under there to get the 1-up. Okay, so what's wrong with it anyways? So Ryan Gosling's character, like in the first 10 minutes, you find out he's a replicant. And they even say in the cutscene or the title, the text crawl before the movie, like the first Blade Runner, that replicants were outlawed after Tyrell got killed, and then there was a big EMP called the Blackout, and it's basically like it's basically fucking Shadowrun. with the blackout of like 2030 or 2025 or some shit. So there's a big blackout and there's famine, like, because for some reason all of Earth's food production is automated. And so Jared Leto's character is like this weird autistic genius, and he creates soy, the soy food from Shadowrun, and that you see in like every like cyberpunk game or storyline where like soy is in everything. And so the world owes him a big debt for this. And so he's like, hey, I'll remove the debt if you allow me to make replicants. And so he comes out with the Nexus 8, which is higher than the Nexus 6. And so it's like, okay, they're all obedient. Like, you could tell the replicant you have working for you cut your throat with this piece of glass, like they showed in one of the videos leading up to the movie, and it'll do it. They're the perfect complacent slaves. And so K is a Blade Runner. So it's a replicant hunting down other replicants. And so he finds a chest under a tree at Dave Bautista's farm, because Dave Bautista farms grubs. Like that's his food source or his income. And so inside the crate is a skeleton, and he brings it back to it gets brought back to HQ. And when they look at it, they find out that it's a replicant's body, and it gave birth. And it's Rachel from the first movie. And so Rachel's they are like out the gate. Yeah, grub farms. And so right out the gate, they've already shown that Rachel was pregnant and she gave birth to another replicant, or a human replicant hybrid. We don't know at this point. Like, that's one thing that everyone keeps praising is like, oh, it keeps showing that like we still don't know if Deckard's a replicant or not, and like it makes the story more intriguing. And it's like, no, like it makes no fucking goddamn sense that Deckard would be a replicant. It just doesn't. It doesn't work thematically with the first movie. Like, the only way it works is if you watch Ridley Scott's final cut, where he adds the fucking unicorn dream to the whole thing. That's the only way it works. Fuck you, Bloop. But so they find this out, and the cops, the police chief's like, this is mind-boggling, and it's gonna cause fucking panic, because now our slave labor can reproduce, and it's gonna it's going to infuriate everyone. It's gonna cause wide-scale panic and backlash, and replicants are gonna rise up, and so we need to eliminate this, Kay. And so she sends Ryan Gosling to apparently, essentially destroy all work, all information about it, and then track down the child. And so he's tracking down all the information, and the police chief comes back to his place, and come to find out, the police chief asks him, what kind of memories do you have? And he's like, well, I'm a replicant. I don't know why you would want to know about the implanted memories I have. Which, again, makes no fucking sense why you would need memories in a replicant. Like, Rachel had memories, but that's because Tyrell wanted, like, that. The whole point of that scene in the first Blade Runner for having implanted memories into her was Tyrell wanted to try and make more complacent replicants. He thought, if I implant memories into them and make them think that they've lived a long, fulfilling life, they won't be pissed off that they have a 4-year lifespan, because they won't know. They'll think they are actual human beings. And so Rachel was a prototype. Well, now apparently all replicants get, like, fucking implanted memories. And then it's like, wait, Kay knows that he has implanted memories and they're fake? Like, then what the fuck's the point of them? And so he tells her, like, oh yeah, like, I had this dream all the time of myself as a kid, and you know, I'm being chased through a factory, and I have a wooden doll of a horse. Like I have a wooden horse doll, and these kids want it, and I won't give it back to them. Like I won't give it to them at all. And so he puts it into a furnace and pretends that he burned it. And she's all nice, and she's like, "Oh, that's sweet." He's like, "Yeah, I guess." And then Joy, his girlfriend slash AI, like his iOS, like she's like Siri. She's like, "That's not how you tell. Like that's not the dream you've always told me." And he's like, "Quiet. I don't want her to know that there's a fucking that the because there's a number inscribed on it. It's like 6 15 20 or some shit. Oh boy, that was a close one. But it's like 6 15 20. It's like a date, and he saw that carved into the root of the tree at Dave Batista's farm, and that's what freaked him out when he saw the number at the crime scene. And so he's then tasked with finding the orphanage that the child was at, and it's a pretty interesting, badass kind of like anime-esque. I like. I'd say this. It has a lot of anime like style to it. Like, if anything, this movie makes me think that they could do a Cowboy Bebop movie. Like, no joke, because it like when they go to San Diego, which is part of LA now, because it of course it is. It's cyberpunk dystopia. But it looks like Earth in Cowboy Bebop. Like it's a fucking wreck. There's ships and wreckage and everything here. And so he goes to the fucking place and he puts a gun to the guy's head and he's like, "You're gonna give me all your information about this child." And so the guy's like, "All right." And so they go through a boat, and Kay, like Ryan Gosling's character Kay, starts having fucking PTSD moments because it's the same place that he was in when he was a kid, and he's like, "Oh my god, I remember this." Like what? And so he starts panicking, and come to find out, he thinks that he is the child, and so he goes to get he goes to a memory maker, and he's like, have you ever used actual human memories in replicants?" And she's like, "That's highly illegal." He's like, "Well, can you check my memory?" And so she does, and she's like, "Yep, that's a real memory." And so he flips the fuck out. And so it's like, "Oh, hey, he's Deckard's kid." And so I'm like, "Oh, all right." Kind of shoehorning that stupid fucking plot point in. Like, how do we make it? Like how do we make Harrison Ford's character like matter in this all? Like, how do we do that? I know. We'll make the main character his son. That works. Yep, just work that in. Work that in, boys. Write that script. And so we go through the whole plot with him acting like he finds Deckard, Ford's character, and he deals with that fucking thing. Joy gets killed when the evil love, the replicant secretary, like the female replicant secretary for Jared Leto's character Wallace, like she's been on a fucking killing spree trying to find everything, because like Wallace's whole evil plot is he wants to make replicants give birth, so that way he doesn't like he can produce more replicants, which isn't really that evil. It's more the fact that he's allowing like his replicant to kill people that makes him evil. That's it. And he's just on and on and on about fucking God and angels and how he himself is a god, and these are my angels. And it's like, no, no, stop it. Stop it, movie. We do not need this overt heaven and hell fucking hoity-toity god bullshit in the fucking movie. We don't. We just don't. Just stop it. And so the movie just drags on, and fucking uh, Harrison Ford and fucking Ryan Gosling's characters get the shit beat out of him. Harrison Ford gets kidnapped because of course he does, so that Wallace can interrogate him about like how did Rachel give birth? Like, you're just a simple cop detective Blade Runner. I'm going to ask you about, creating replicants. Because you seem to be the kind of person that knows. And then he, like, introduces a new replicant version of Rachel, and Harrison Ford acts like he actually acts like he cares, and he's trying to show, like, a grim, like, I'm not gonna break face, which actually works. And Ryan Gosling fucking, like, Wallace just leaves. Like, he's out of the picture. He just he doesn't, like, Harrison, like, Deckard doesn't break, and Wallace is like, send him to the off-world colonies. We'll put him in one of my fucking corporate prisons, and we'll fucking torture him. And so Love brings him in a fucking spinner, which is a car in Blade Runner. And oh, oh, I forgot this part. So Kay gets saved by the Reploid, not Reploid, not Mega Man. Like, this isn't Mega Man X. The Replicant Liberation Front, the RLF, comes and saves Kay. And then one of the replicants that Kay was supposed to take out, but then, like, the whole plot of the movie happened. She has her eye gouged out because Nexus 8 have a serial code on their right eye. So she has her eye gouged out, and she's like, I'm now going to tell you the whole plot of the movie. Rachel gave birth with Deckard, and that's hope, because that means all of us can give birth. Even though, like, she was a prototype, and that information and knowledge is lost, and so, like, we're Nexus 8s, so maybe we can't give birth because, like, that's why Wallace wants to, like, we don't know. We're just replicants, man, and we're tired of being slaves. So we're gonna rise up. And so you should die, like, dying for a cause and for hope is the most human thing you can do. And that just spurs him on to go on a fucking killing spree, because Kay just comes swooping in on his car that he's had the whole movie, and for some reason it has guns on it, and he guns down the two, like, I don't know, fucking entourage vehicles, escorts. Like, he guns those two down, and then he shoots the one with Love and Harrison Ford in it, and it kills the pilot and damages the engine, and so they can't go to the off-world colony ship that's on, like, an oil rig, so they have to go back to the shore. And so they crash land, and Kay starts shooting the fuck up on, like, shooting the shit out of the fucking car. And Harrison Ford, this entire, like, 10-minute fight scene, is just standing there, like, sitting in his seat. He's shackled, hands, ankles to the floor. Like seawater is just filling in, and you just see, like, it cuts between the fight to him, like, panicking, like, I'm an old man Harrison Ford, I'm going to drown. And it just keeps doing that. Like, you see fucking Kay get his hand stabbed by a scalpel or a knife, and then cut back to Harrison Ford going, I don't know what I'm doing in this movie now. I want my family. And then hard cut back to Love fucking, like, using a German suplex on fucking Kay, and then cut back to Harrison Ford. Oh, the water is filling up to my shoulders now. This is some tense scenes. I will say, though, the end fight does have a pretty badass moment, because we think Kay is down and out because, like, she's been stabbed, like, he's been stabbed in the gut, and it's like, okay, yeah, like, there's no way that he's gonna survive that, because it was like a fucking 6-inch knife, like, jammed into his fucking like under his rib cage. Then out of nowhere he comes, grabs Love, who's freed Harrison Ford, and she's gonna drag him back to Wallace's corporate building. Kay comes out of nowhere and fucking strangles her one-handed, and she's trying to gouge his eyes out, and then he fucking drowns her, hands still gripped on that throat, and she suffocates and drowns at the same time. And Harrison Ford's just standing there going, "Oh my god, that old lady, that lady's dead. I want my family. Can we go now, Mr. Robot Man?" And then Kay's like, "Okay, Gramps." And then he brings him back to the memory place. Yes, the Family Guy joke. But he takes him back to the memory maker because plot twist, that's his daughter. Kay was never his kid. It was a female. And so like they start playing the song that Roy Batty like has his Tears in Rain monologue, like the really somber music. And Kay's like, "You go see your daughter." And old man Harrison Ford's like, "You okay, kid?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, my pocket pussy's destroyed. Like, she's gone forever. I'm a wanted man now because I went rogue because I thought that I was, half human, half replicant, or I was birthed, so that means I'm a real boy." That's another thing. They bring up Pinocchio references once Joy and him find out that he may have been born instead of created. And she's like, "A boy needs a name." And so he Ryan Gosling, like, my God, he's just got this like Batman scowl. Like he's like, "Ugh." And she's like, "Joe. Joe's a real boy name." And he's like, "Stop. Just stop. Stop it. I'm not a real boy. I'm a replicant." And she's like, "But you were born. I always knew you were special." And then it like, I know I'm busting its balls for that scene, but like it was tender because like she like the entire movie Joy has her own personality. She's not like this, she's caring. Like you can tell that there's been time between her and him. And like there's a really tender scene at the beginning of the movie when he comes. Here's the cool thing, Callens. When we first see Kay, like he's just, he's a replicant, and he fights Dave Bautista in a pretty badass fight scene, I might add. But when he gets back to the police precinct, uh the police chief asks him, it is worth seeing. It is worth seeing. Like it shows how fucked up Kay's existence is, because right after he's fought this fucking hulking fucking replicant that farms grubs, uh, she's like, "You've been working pretty good so far without one." And he goes, "What, sir?" And she goes, "A soul." It's like, wow, you bitch. Like, this motherfucker's doing perfectly. Like, he got stabbed in the fucking arm. He got the shit beat out of him. And you're just gonna say that? Like, I understand he's a replicant, but you don't say that, man. Like, yeah, you're doing pretty good without a soul, you fucking robot. Like, that's essentially what she's saying to him. And Kay's face, like, this is why I think Ryan Gosling's acting is okay in this. He goes from being like, I don't know, proud, like, I did it, to, oh, that's right. I'm a subhuman piece of shit. I'm a second class, if not There we go. Well, at least you guys didn't hear what I said. Okay. Had to clear my throat. Minimize that. Log out of that Facebook account, please. Hopefully that tractor trailer truck doesn't hit anything while it's taking that turn, because it sounds like it's going to hit the curb. Ay, ay, ay. So what's everyone up to? Huh, huh, Oh boy. I got fucking notifications left and goddamn right on both Facebooks. Thank you, Sten. Also, sorry, Counts. Yeah, it's like calling him a toaster. Also, see you later. Even though you've probably already left because it's been like 4 minutes. Aw, look at that pug. He's so adorable. I love a good pug. God, fucking goosebumps. But yeah, the the conceptual things about Blade Runner, I could like if the director of Blade Runner 2049 did that with Blade Runner, I would hope that I would say he would probably do a good adaptation of Cowboy Bebop. Hands down. That's my opinion. Like, it's just, it has more it doesn't have, it has Blade Runner aesthetics, but it seems more of a Cowboy Bebop kind of movie. Like, the villain's the villain, he gets away, like, nothing really happens. I wouldn't say Kay's bumbling. Like, Kay's more of a detective in this movie than Deckard was. Christ. Kay does more sleuthing and more detective work than all of one scene where Deckard's like, magnify, move 5 degrees to the right, magnify. Like that long droning fucking scene that to be honest could have been shortened. And like it makes no fucking sense that he's able to look through a fucking mirror to see who's taking the camera shot. Like, oh, and then him going through a market showing off a fucking snake scale. Not fish scale, snake. It's like you didn't know that, Deckard. Like it don't look anything like fucking fish scale. Look how fucking big it is. Like, why the fuck would there be a snake? Like, why would they leave a fish scale in a sink or a tub? But like, yeah, like Kay does more sleuthing than Deckard ever did. So, gotta give props where props are due. But yeah, like I could see Cowboy Bebop, Akira. Uh, I'd love to see a live action Jinro. God, Shinro is just awesome. But it'd be too above the heads of like the general audience. Like that's probably the biggest gripe I have. Just the biggest. Movies I want to see done are not going to get done because people are going to be like, I don't understand it. It's bad. As Plinkett once said, people want more shooty, which sadly is true. People want more fucking Michael Bay esque films where it's just fart jokes, sex jokes, hot chicks bending over, and explosions, and a lot of fucking CGI. Ugh. Ugh, God. Just nothing. Nothing substantial. People don't want substance. People don't want to think when they go sit down and watch a movie. I, for one, agree with everything you said, but you got to agree that this Shelob is great fodder for Rule 34 art. Ew. No, Blood Angel. No. 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 Just no. 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 It was probably like it was probably already Rule 34 of fucking Shelob in spider form. Like God, poor Tolkien. Sorry, my neck and my shoulder, my left shoulder. That had a chunk of metal in it. Uh, but yeah, just yeah, yeah. Like my opinion of Blade Runner 2049 has not really changed a whole lot. Let's see. I guess I can unplug the SNES controller, figuring I'm not playing anymore. Uh, what do? What do? I was gonna try and play Stronghold 2, but apparently you can't put Stronghold 2 or the original Stronghold in windowed mode. So I am not tech savvy enough, even with like 12 tutorials of OBS to, stream a game just yet. Uh, let's see. Ooh, me likey. Uh, go to this one, please. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, do that. Uh, okay. So we got that going. Hmm. I could play Mass Effect. Like, I got that installed on my computer, but I haven't fucking done anything with it yet. Oh, God. There goes my shoulder again. Okay, that's done. That's done. Check you just in case. Oh, here's an incredibly uninteresting thing about my day today. I I have another lamp. Like, the lamp I've been using is cracked, so it flickers all the time. Like, I could hit the desk and it'll flicker in and out. So I have this other one that I can actually adjust. It's my drawing lamp. The only thing is, I need an S11 type bulb. That's all it says. So I go to a hardware store to get a S11 bulb. I spent $3 on a bulb that doesn't fit. I need a special fucking the bottom conductor cap is too wide. I need a slimmer one. So I was like, fuck, I just wasted $3 for nothing. Just my luck. Uh, yeah. Also, I had to buy new gloves. That was the whole reason I went because Saturday it was raining, so my gloves got completely soaked, and I'm like, fuck. So I put them on the heater, like one of the space heaters in the apartment, to dry. Hasn't really dried them, and when I when I lifted it, mold, like fucking bunches of moldy hair everywhere, all over the fingers, all over the palm, all over the fucking back of it, just blue moldy hair. I'm like, oh, I've been using moldy gloves, moldy leather gloves. Okay, I think it's time to buy new ones because I bought that pair in April, so almost a whole year. I got use out of it. And fucking, they've been ripped up to shit and all that, but I got a new pair, so no skin off my teeth, and it's only like 250, $3 for a pair. Plus, I got a pair of just uh cotton gloves, I guess. They're just to keep my hands warm when I'm not using my other gloves, like if I'm walking around, because they were like $2, $3. So I got those too. Wow, like that's all I've done today, besides arguing on the internet. Let's see. I got Mass Effect. I can't play Starbound on this computer now because of the big updates they've had. Terraria, eh. FTL, meh. Banished, maybe. I haven't played Banish a lot in a long time. Can't play the Long Dark because of the new update, which is why I need to save up for the new fucking computer, which will be coming soon. A couple more weeks, and I'll be able to order it. Um, and then I will then have to deal with the mind-numbing uh, understanding of Windows 10. I will then have to go through the arduous task of confirming Steam on that, transferring all of my games onto that onto that computer, and all the programs I use: Firefox, Steam, Skype, fucking uTorrent, Nexus Mod Manager, Minecraft. I'm gonna have to confirm Minecraft onto that computer. Uh, all 30 plus games I have, OBS, Daemon Tools, Audacity, uh fuck, I'm trying to think of every other program. All my emulators I'm gonna have to carry over on a flash drive. I'll probably buy an extra, like, I think the biggest flash drive I have is like 8 or 12 gigs. And I know, like, for $20 now you could probably get one that's like 50. So I'm gonna have to grab one of those and then just dump all my shit onto it. And then this laptop I'm using is going to be designated simply for writing. And then the other laptop will be my quote unquote work laptop. So playing video games, streaming, uh, that sort, scrolling online and just fucking about that. So that's gonna be a pain in the ass because I got a lot of fucking shit that I can't, like. I cannot remember half the shit I have on here. Like some of the mods for Skyrim, I added uh not through Nexus. So I have folders upon folders filled with script for the mods. So that's gonna suck. God, that's gonna suck. God, it's gonna be awful. But if I remember correctly, the new laptop I want, it's got a terabyte hard drive, I think. Let me check. Let me check on my bookmarks. Fuck. I forget which one it is. It's a Saber. Let me open up both because I forget which ones. Oh yeah, that's right. There's 3 Sabers I have bookmarked. I'll remember by price tag because Tech was helping me. Tech the noob. I don't even know if Tech has a YouTube account and if he does anything with it. So I don't know if I should be like, you should follow him, subscribe to him, like plugging his channel here. But yeah, he was helping me with tech support on what I should get because I was like, I got $1,000 saved up at the time because I wasn't expecting, to get fucked out of money on an apartment. Like I had saved up even more money, but I was like, yeah, got a sizable chunk of money just sitting here collecting dust. Okay, that's the 1431. That's the 1099 one. And it's out of stock. That's fuck off, man. That's the 17-inch Intel Gigabyte Saber 17G KB3 17.3-inch Intel Core i7 7th Gen 7700 HG NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 16 gigabyte memory 256 gigabyte M.2 SATA SSD 1 terabyte HDD Windows 10 home 64-bit gaming laptop. That was for 1099. And video memory is 4 gigabytes. And then, okay, I think it was the TI one. Which one's this? Okay, that's the 6 gigabyte with the NVIDIA GTX 1060 for 1429. And then the 15.6-inch screen NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti with a 4 gig video memory is 1149. So almost 1200. And then you get a free gaming laptop backpack valued at $59.99 if you purchase it. But that's only for the 17-inch one. And then the other one is the 17.3-inch screen GTX 1050 GeForce and then a 4 gigabyte video memory. So I'm gonna have to probably ask Sten like which one. Like this one's 1150 and the other one's 1099, well 1100. One's $50 more than the other one. Which one's better? Even though the other one, like the $1100 one's out of stock. So I'll probably just have to buy the other one and just say fuck it. And then, that's right. Windows 10 doesn't have Office the way that like every other operating system has. Like you have a monthly subscription to it. The only thing I'm not liking about this computer or laptop is the keyboard. It lights up. I mean, that's about it. Like it's one of those multicolored ones, so it's a gradient. So it's blue on the right side and it fades to red on the left. Oh god, that's right. I forget if fuck. I forget if one of them has stereo mixer. Like dedicated card for graphics type. Memory, max memory supported 32 gig. 16 gigabyte times 1 for memory spec, memory speed, DDR4 2400, memory 16 gigabyte, optical drive type, no, Bluetooth 4.2, LAN connection 10, 100, and 1000 megabits per second. 2-watt speaker, dual array microphone, Sound Blaster Cinema 3, card reader 6-in-1. Thin and light is the style. Usage, consumer, type, gaming and entertainment. Weighs just shy of 6 pounds. Like, I'd like to have one that, also it's aluminum black color, but like, I kind of want to know if they have a mixer on them so that, I can stream what I'm hearing to you guys so I can do actual Let's Plays. So I don't have to play it through the fucking speaker. So the sound from the speaker goes into my mic so that you guys hear it. You know. Hey, sucks. Sucks, sucks, sucks. I just want to play video games at 60 FPS, not fucking, you know, 5 FPS like some games I play. Oh, that's right. I'm not on that account. God damn it. Okay. Uh all right. Well, I'm going to pop off. I'm going to go fucking go to the store, get some junk food, more junk food that I don't really need, but I'm going to go for a walk and just fuck about. Uh and yeah, I'll probably just fucking chill out, watch some fucking catch up on some watch later vids I have from my subscription, and then that's it. I'll be all set and ready to go for tomorrow, where I'll be killing myself at work again. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Sten, Dan, and Callens. I hope you guys have a fabulous night. Uh, I already have my shit lined up. Saturday is Art the Lad because I'm gonna have to grind MoFly and Keelak and Emoji to level 30. So that'll be that's gonna be an arduous task. Wednesday is just gonna be a normal show. If things go smoothly and shit doesn't fuck up, then it's probably just gonna be Arc the Lad for Wednesday. So there's that. But yeah, you guys have a fabulous night, and I'll talk to you later.